Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get micro-influencers to promote your Shopify store for free. So this is something I've been doing in my own business for the past 6 months and it has been working great. So if you want to learn exactly how you can do this for yourself, then make sure you watch this entire video. Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying on this video. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, my name is Kirk Buchanan, and on this channel I teach people how to start and grow their own e-commerce business. So if you want to learn exactly how you can start your own e-commerce business, then I highly suggest that you get subscribed to my channel because I'm always putting out great quality content to teach you exactly how to do that. Okay, with that said, in this video, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can get micro-influencers to promote your Shopify store for absolutely free. Okay, so in my last video, I shared 4 strategies that I've been using to generate consistent sales in my Shopify store. And one of those strategies has to do with getting user-generated content to use on my social media, on my website, and to use in the marketing campaigns that we currently run to promote the website. A big part of using this user-generated content is backed by a ton of research, and it has been proven that user-generated content actually drives a lot more traffic and a lot more conversions in your e-commerce store as opposed to just using your regular influencers or using advertisement on social media without getting that user-generated content. So basically, I do know that quite a lot of you guys would want to use user-generated content, but it can be quite expensive to actually hire influencers to get them to actually create this content in a way that make it appear as if it was user-generated content. But I've been getting user-generated content for free just by exchanging products for the services of these micro-influencers. And I've been doing this using a very simple 4-step process that I'm going to be sharing with you right now. And let me tell you, if you really want to get higher conversions from your campaigns, from your social media in your Shopify store, you have to be using or getting user-generated content to promote across the internet. Okay, so hopefully I've convinced you enough of the benefits of getting and using this user-generated content. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be sharing my simple 4-step process that I use to get these micro-influencers to promote my Shopify store for me for free by creating this user-generated content, posting it on their social media, and giving me pieces of content that I can use on my social media and in my marketing campaign. Okay, so the first thing you have to do to get micro-influencers to promote your Shopify store for free is, of course, you have to find these micro-influencers. And there are certain criteria that you have to keep in mind when you're looking for these micro-influencers to work with to create these content packs for you that you can use to promote on your social media that they will also promote on their social media. So the first of these criteria is that their audience size must be relatively small. The smaller, the better. And that is how you pick the right micro influencers that can create user-generated content that you can use to get better results. So make sure that you're trying to find smaller influencers. The smaller, the better. So if you can find up-and-coming micro influencers with 1,000, 2,000 followers, that's great, because that content that they produce will appear to be more user-generated to the general public. The second thing you have to keep in the back of your mind is, of course, the niche that they are in. So if you're promoting a specific type of product that is catering to pets, you cannot hire micro-influencers who is doing stuff related to kitchen. You have to make sure that you match the right micro-influencers with the right niche, and you don't want to work with micro-influencers who post and promote any and every single product. Make sure you find influencers that are niche specific. Another thing to keep in the back of your mind as well is their location, because some micro-influencers from some countries are not equal to micro-influencers from other countries. So you have to make sure that you pay very close attention to their location. You have to pay attention to their audience as well to see if their audience is the perfect match and fit for the product you're trying to promote. For example, if you are trying to promote a product that is more geared towards men and your micro influencer that you are targeting have an audience that is skewed towards women, then maybe you want to reconsider that micro influencer and find someone who is more up your alley. The last but definitely not the least important thing to focus on when you're trying to find that micro influencer is the quality of the content that they have been creating on their social media profiles. So you want to make sure that they're producing great quality content, because once again, this is how you're going to drive engagement. And when you take this piece of content to promote on your social media using your advertising campaigns, it has to be really good content that's going to catch the attention of your target audience. So you want to make sure that you pay very close attention to that when you're trying to find the right micro influencers. Okay, so now that you have found the perfect micro influencer based on the criteria that we talked about prior, then the next step is, of course, to reach out to these people so you can actually move into starting your negotiations. And this is where most business owners mess up, and that is why they're not able to get micro influencers to work with them for free. Most business owners will get straight into these micro influencers DMs and ask right away for them to actually start promoting their content for free. This is not going to give you good results. If you want to get good results from these micro influencers, then what you have to do is to actually take a different approach. And a very good approach is to actually leave a meaningful comment on their most recent post. And these micro influencers, they don't get a ton of engagement. So if you leave a meaningful comment, they will usually see your engagement and actually respond to that. And once you get a response to your engagement, this is when you can actually dive into the DM or send them an email to say, hey, I would really like to interest you in an opportunity. Are you interested? And that is how you open up the discussions to actually start negotiating on the terms of the contract that you want to get into with these micro influencers. Okay, so once you have opened up the discussions with these micro influencers, then of course, this is where things get really serious, because this is where you pitch your ideas. This is your opportunity to actually tell them exactly what you're trying to get from this discussion. So you always want to make sure that you lead with a win-win situation. You have to tell them from the get-go, from the outset, exactly what they stand to gain from this discussion or from any agreement that you have planned for them to actually enter into with you. So let's say, for example, you actually got a response from one of these micro influencers. You want to lead the discussion by saying something to this effect. Hey, I've seen on your social media where you have actually promoted or used a similar product to something that we have. I would really love to give you one of our products to test out. And in exchange, all we ask for is that you actually tag us when you make a post on your social media about this product, and also to give us a couple pieces of content. So you can choose what type of content you want to give us. It could be 2 images or maybe a video and an image. And we do have a detailed advertising campaign that we're going to be running. And if you send us these 2 pieces of content, that's the content that we're going to be using, and we will tag you into these posts that we're going to be running in the Instagram ad campaigns, which means you will be getting some traffic as well and be getting some kickback from these campaigns. And you get this all for free for just creating a couple pieces of content for us, and you will get the product to keep for free. So that is exactly what you want to say to these micro influencers, and 8 out of 10 times they will agree if you choose the right influencers. So do bear in mind that these micro influencers, most of them may have not been paid to promote anything in the past, and they're just trying to build their audience. So this is a good win-win situation for them. So if you pitch your ideas in this way, there is a high chance that they will be willing to actually enter into an agreement with you, and this is how you actually get them to actually create content for you for free, for just giving them a couple pieces of product to keep. Okay, so once there's an agreement, then the only thing that is left for you to do is to execute the campaign and to keep your end of the bargain. And that is exactly how you get micro influencers to promote your Shopify store for you for free. Okay, so I really do hope you found some value in this video, and if you did, please let me know by dropping a like on this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and get subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.